what if that person stays on Facetime and just watches you sleep? Like, that's so weird. You have no idea. So like the aspect of like, let's stay on video while we fall asleep.
That's so weird.
Right?
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Akeem Hoy Charles, and this is NoFiltr presents Is This Sus or Not? Where I ask hard-hitting questions and we get our honest reactions from our panelists. Let's meet them, shall we?
My name is Shayla.
Nice.
My name's Chantel.
I'm Brianna.
Okay, and how did you guys meet?
This is my partner. We've been together for
nice.
over 2 years.
That's dope.
Yeah.
And then we're roomies, so we've lived together for like
5 years now.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
And how did you guys meet?
Through dance.
Yeah, we're both
Dance?
dancers.
You wanna give us a little bustle move real quick? Oh, she went straight to twerking. She went straight to twerking, priorities.
It's your specialty.
All right, so you guys ready to get into the first question?
Yes.
Okay, so first situation. All right, so Jake is 24 and loves anime and hangs out in a lot of Discord chats. You guys are familiar with Discord, right? Okay. Lucy is 16 and is also in the same Discord chat. Jake sends her a private message to talk about which show they watch. Like the one that they both like. Okay, so we're cool with it, we're cool with it.
I'm a little sus.
You're sus?
Yeah.
Cool, why?
Yeah. I don't know. Just like instinctively, I was like, that doesn't sound right. I don't know. Just doesn't sound innocent off the bat at all.
Based off what though?
I couldn't tell, like a gut instinct about a situation that's not actually happening. I don't know.
I feel like it's like the private chat maybe for me that's kind of like, eh.
Okay.
But also what you said makes sense too. So
Are you still on it's
chilling.
fine?
Yeah.
It's innocent. There's just
Exactly. Yeah.
not exact. I'm reiterating what you're saying. Don't put words in my mouth. No. So you're like,
Yes.
you're good.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm like this.
You're like, okay, so where's yours?
I don't know what it is. I'm sticking with this guy.
Stick to the gut?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. All right, so Jake responds, your favorite anime episode just dropped. We should watch it together tonight on a Netflix party. Lucy says, thanks, but I have school tomorrow and should head to bed. Jake responds, let's watch it as we fall asleep together over FaceTime. What are your thoughts?
That's sus.
You think it's sus? You think it's sus? Why do you think it's sus?
Because, can't answer that right now.
Oh, you can't? Okay, we'll move on.
It's just like the vibe of it.
So here's my thing: is the person declined? Like they said, no, I need to go to bed. I have school tomorrow. And so instead of respecting the like initial choice they make, they've now tried to like alter their decision. And also for me, like falling asleep on FaceTime seems like if I think back to 16-year-old me, that seems pretty like could be weirdly intimate. Like you don't watch somebody you don't know fall asleep. Like what if that person stays on FaceTime and just watches you sleep? Like that's so weird. You have no idea. So like the aspect of like let's stay on video while we fall asleep.
That's so weird.
Right? But like speaking from like when I was like 16, I did stuff like that with who I was dating. Like that's something that you do with somebody that you would be like comfortable seeing you sleep.
Okay.
So I'm actually just gonna do this now that I've said that.
Now that it's not in my thoughts anymore and it's like in there, I switch. All right, so.
Yeah, I feel like for me it's the sleep part too.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the most,
It's like.
So if I can just reiterate, you're just FaceTime all together?
Yeah.
I don't know you like that.
Yep.
And then you, intimacy and fall asleep, and then you as well as fall asleep. So okay, so what should Lucy do? How should she handle the situation?
She should decline and say, no thanks.
Yeah.
Just that.
Okay.
Stick to her like original.
Yeah.
Just be like, no, actually, like I have to go to sleep. Like, sorry, maybe we can watch it together another day. Or just like cut them right off. Be like, no.
How would you guys react? Let's say the paddles.
I would just.
Right? Still throw up.
The fact that you want to watch me sleep,
The fact that you want to FaceTime me after talking like once.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
Nah, we won't do that. Okay. All right. So Mike is 29, right? And Ann is 17. And I've been chatting for 2 weeks on Instagram. Mike says, let me buy you dinner tonight. Ann says, we live in separate states. Mike goes, no, silly, LOL. I can order you food through the app. Just send me what food you want and where to send it, and I'll pay. Is this so? Dead. Wow. Wow. No appetite. Dead too.
Okay, no, wait, let me think about it. Okay.
I already know where you're going with. You're hungry.
I was gonna go, yeah.
You're hungry.
Exactly. But then I'm also like, I don't want you to know where I live. That's where I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
So like, personally, I would send them the wrong address. and go with this, but if you're not gonna go with the wrong address, then I'll go with this.
It's like such different life experience. So like this 30-year-old's lived a lot of life, or this 17-year-old's like still living with their parents,
Just beginning.
you know, like just starting.
That's fair.
So that doesn't work.
Okay, so the first part, we're just all, and you agree?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
so first part, we're all just like, nah, this ain't it.
Yeah.
All right, next part. Anne says, okay, sounds good. Here's my address. So she ends up giving the address. Mike says, let me know your favorite list of dessert and food, and maybe I can send them whenever you're hungry. Anne goes, you are so nice. Maybe I can order you food sometime too.
Just with the reciprocated.
Okay.
I mean, it depends what he says to that, but I'm okay with it.
Okay.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
Even though like it's going back and forth, the 30-year-old should, like the person's underage, right?
Yeah.
So like the 30-year-old should still not be, like as an adult, you should know to cut that off. Like
Fair.
it's just not, that person does not have good intentions.
And you,
And like 17 as well, like you are so impressionable too. So you're talking to this person, you're like, oh, like this person's nice to me. So of course you're gonna reciprocate it. You're
course.
being like manipulated into doing it essentially.
of course.
Yeah.
Okay, next part of the card. The next day, Mike says, hey, do you mind sending a couple photos of yourself? I want to have a good contact photo for you. Says us. It's no, it's no, it's no. Okay, so do you guys have contact photos for people in your phones?
No, I don't actually.
None? Nobody?
I do, yeah. Just like funny pictures that I've taken of you. I don't think I have one of you yet.
I don't even think I have one of you.
Yeah, no.
That's gonna be a conversation you guys are gonna have in the car. So what's the weird part about it? Is it weird to ask for a picture to put on the contact photo?
I feel like any kind of photo you're asking from an underage person is questionable.
Okay.
So like regardless on the context, you're still asking them for a photo. So
Okay.
Yeah.
big no.
It's a big no-no.
I think it's weird too how, like you pointed out, they haven't seen each other face to face at all yet. So that's like, I feel like they skipped a major step if this was like well intended. Say if they like were like BFFs, not like this weird long distance, they don't really know each other like type situation.
Right.
This is just screams like it's progressing type situation.
Yeah, pretty much same.
Okay, so what should Anne do in this situation? I know you said that she would get a random photo off Instagram because you want to maintain the friendship.
Yeah.
Where else are we at?
Yeah, since she's like already, like if I were her, I would just be like, just pick one off of my Instagram. But like from the outsider, I would think it would be best to just cut him off. But like
Okay.
she already gave him her like stuff. They've already been talking. She's into it. So just pick one off my Instagram.
Yeah, the rest of the world can see the Instagram, so it's
That
fine.
is true. So final paddles for overall. What are we going with?
Like, I don't like the situation, but I think that if we
Actually,
handled it in the way that we did, it was okay.
It was okay?
Yeah.
I still don't like.
Oh, age gap, still sus.
Oh,
It's
still
bad.
sus.
Yeah. Wait, I forgot.
Age gap, all right. So age gap is sus for me. Okay,
Yeah.
great. Are you ladies familiar with the definition of grooming?
Yes.
Yes. Do one of you want to give us a definition?
Oh God, you're gonna put me on the spot like that. Grooming is essentially, I don't know like technically, but like someone older, it's usually done to underage. But it's essentially like very subtly manipulating people to get them where you want them. So like, it was the worst definition ever.
No, it's fair. I can give you the exact definition, Webster. It's luring a child through manipulation and coercion to stream or record explicit acts via the internet. Out of all the things we've heard today, the scenarios we talked about, do you think that there were hints of grooming within them? And if so, which one stood out to you the most? We can start with you.
The fall asleep one.
The fall asleep one was
yes.
definitely, yeah.
That was
Because it was like you gained like the trust of the person, and then they declined you, but then you still persisted to get what you wanted.
inquire for a photo and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Okay, so that one out of all of them was the biggest one for you?
For me, yeah.
Most blatant?
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, same.
Same?
Yeah.
Probably the falling asleep one.
Honestly,
Yeah.
was the most important one? Okay, great. Yeah.
I still think like as a child, you don't know what you're consenting to is like the biggest thing. So
Fair.
like it's the adult's responsibility to be able to draw that line.
To be that voice of reason and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Okay, so
Or the one where she gave him her address.
the food.
Yeah,
where you
stands
offered
out
the
pretty
Nando's.
well from his point of view. That seems pretty grooming to me. Like that's lots of personal information.
Okay.
With the 17-year-old, like doesn't know much better, but that's like super red flags from the adult.
And
to
she was
me.
also willing to reciprocate, so I mean, it's kind of luring in to get into
Totally.
a
Yeah,
response, right?
totally.
Okay, that's fair. Hey, you guys have been great. Thank you guys so much for coming. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. Let's
Thank
clap it up
you.
for them. All right. This is Akeem White Charles, and this is No Filter presents Is This Us or Not?